Hi guys, it's Angie Bill with my fairy treasures. Okay, you guys, I just have the most awesome haul. At least I think it is. I'm so excited. Okay, this is all mixed media Finnabair molds and stencils. You guys have to see this stuff. Now, this whole set of molds and stencils I got from a guy on eBay. And his prices were good. They weren't that much cheaper than anybody else's, but I do like that it was all free shipping though. And I didn't have to even spend a certain amount. It was free shipping. And then the other ones, I got one from, did I get it from, I think the other ones are from Etsy. Oh no, one's from another store on eBay because he didn't have it, and then one's from Etsy. Or they might, other two might both be on Etsy. We'll figure it out, but I'll leave all the links below. Okay. And these are, this is this year's, I think all this came out, this is this year's collection. A lot of, almost all of it is. Okay, so, this right here, oh, this is a fairy garden mold. Before I get started with this, let me show you what you can do with this kind of stuff. I do Finnabair inspired type of art, okay? And when I say Finnabair inspired type of art, let me show you something. I've done a bunch of stuff. And I've been doing this probably, I've been following Finnabair here on YouTube with, it's like assemblage type of art. And it's like a collage assemble art. So you're doing collage, but with little artifacts, okay, like little things you collect or things you can mold, jewelry, broken pieces of jewelry bits, all of that. And I've been following her since I've been on YouTube for like 12 13 years, and I've been doing this type of art ever since, and I love it. This is one of my art journals. Do you guys love this? This is mostly done, the background is done with my jelly prints, the papers I liked, and I collaged them all there. And then these are all, I think everything here, except for this here is out of my own stash. These are metal pieces. That's a metal piece. But the rest of it is all made from molds. And you can cast them in resin. You can use clay. I cast mine in plaster of Paris. It's the cheapest way to go, and they come out really nice and crisp. So, and this is a little metal bit right here too. But this is the cover to my art journal. Isn't this fabulous? I love it. And this is a little Tim Holtz piece. Okay, so I just want to show you, let me show you a couple other things so you can understand why you would want to get these molds. And what I say is the things to invest in are molds, stencils, and stamps, because you can make anything out of that, and some acrylic paint. Now again, this is that Finnabair style assemblage art. Okay, a lot of these pieces are like these gears. All these are molds. That's a mold. That's a mold. These are some metal bits. This is a key. That's a metal bit. These are all metal bits that I have collected myself. But that's a mold. That's my own metal bit. That's a mold. That's a mold. That's a mold. That's a mold. See what I'm saying? And what this is a Dollar Tree photo frame camera. And I made it look like a camera. Okay, so then we have another one. And I have a third one too that I've done. Isn't this cool? I have a plastic film that goes in here, like a little plastic that goes into the circle, but anyway. And a bunch of this is done with the molds. Like that's a mold there. Look at that mold. Isn't that gorgeous? The women, those are molds. This is a mold here, a mold here. And then some of these are my own little bits, like here. And that's what I'm saying. When you do this type of artwork, you don't have to have molds. You could just collect little pieces, little metal pieces, little plastic pieces. This is from the Dollar Tree. Anyway, then at the top, look at all these little things for the top of it. I didn't show you the top of this one. See? So anyway, this is the kind of stuff you can do, the type of assemblage art that you can do. Okay? With these molds. Okay, so let me show you these molds. Wait, I had one out. Where did it go? Okay, We'll start with this one. Okay, this is the Fairy Garden mold. And all her stuff is she's under, she is with Prima, but her line is called Finnabair. Okay? So that's what the mold looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, let me show you when you open it up. I already opened it up and looked at it. Look how fabulous. Look at the fairy. She's right there. I love this. And what I love is all the little pieces, because a lot of times, especially when you do smaller things like those cameras, or you want to start stacking things on top of things, like if you have a butterfly, you could put a bunch of these gears on a butterfly. These could be leaves, but these could also be wings. These wings could go on her, which is what they probably made it for. Little smaller wings, more gears. So I love this. Oh, this is fabulous. Okay, so there's that one. Next, look at this one, you guys. Okay, so that's what this looks like. This is called Regal Lions. Okay, and look at the pieces. Now, Finnabair has her own group on Facebook, so join that. She has an open group, and then I belong to her, oh, what do you call it? I belong to her private group on Facebook too, but you have to join her Patreon. So I joined her Patreon, so I'm in the private Facebook group too. And they're just, even just on the open Facebook group, you guys get so inspired. There's so many great ideas, and you guys know I love collage. So again, this is just another form of collage, but using like pieces instead of paper. Well, you can use paper in your background like I do. Anyway, again, that's what this looks like. Look at those pieces. And these molds, oh, you'll have them forever. They're so well made. I'm just looking at it really quick. Okay, check it out. Look at the lions. Oh! And there's another lion head right there. The two lions on the ends. Let me look and see what else you're seeing. There's a small crown there, another crown there. Another, is that a lion? Yeah, another lion right there. More crowns, another crown. And then they have a bunch of little small crowns. Oh, I love, see the little itty bitty crowns? These little itty bitty ones. And then, is that a, what is that? It might be a gear or a button, I'm not sure, but little pieces like that. They're so good when you, little pieces like these, that you can stack on top of things. Oh, I just love this. Look how much you get. And I think I should tell you the price. These were all around $20 a piece. Now, I understand that $20 is expensive, and it is, but not really. You know how they say price per wear, and then after you use it so much or you wear it so much it's free? That's how I kind of look at these type of things. I'm going to use these over and over and over. And like when you go to buy stuff like this, metal pieces or ceramic pieces, and you buy them, well, once you use them, it's over. I can just take my plaster of Paris and pour these over and over and over and over. And like I said, I use plaster of Paris instead of resin for the most part. Sometimes I use resin, but a lot of times I use plaster of Paris because it's so much cheaper. Resin's expensive. And I use clay, air dry clay, which I get at Dollar Tree when I'm going to put it on bottles and stuff like that. Things that are round, because you have to form it and then it can dry on there. You have to put some molding paste, and that's how you glue it on. Okay, so let's go to this one. This one is clock faces. So let me let you see the packaging. Okay, check these out. I'm gonna get the glare off of there. There we go. Isn't that fabulous? Okay, let me open it up. Just a second. There we go. Also, I've gotten a lot of her paints and her paste and her waxes, matte and metallic waxes, all of her stuff. I just love it. Okay, so let me show you, just a second, I'm coming back on. Let me show you without the plastic. In fact, I think I'll start showing without the plastic because you can see a lot better. Isn't that fabulous? And this one, like I said, is called Clock Faces. I love me a clock face. Oh, so let's look at it. Look at the big Mama Jama. Isn't that, and it has the Roman numerals. And then again, gears. Look at the gears. And little small gears. These are so important to use in your artwork. Little small, they're like little screws. Like sometimes these are like, this is a little screw here, this is a screw here. And these you can put onto different things and layer. Another little screw. You don't have to go buy these type of things. You're just going to be able to make them over and over. Again, really cool. Oh, these aren't gears. This right here is another little small clock face. Another clock face, another clock face, another clock face. Hopefully you guys can see them a little bit. They're small. Here's another nice medium-sized clock face with Roman numerals. Here's a smaller one with regular numbers, but it's kind of fancy. And then there's another clock face there. And then like another screw, and then a gear. Oh, for 20 bucks, look what you get. I mean, this is just, and you can just do these over and over and over and over. And that's why, like I said, like a broken clock, I believe in molds. Next is, how do you say this? Regola? We'll call it Regola. Again, it's, okay, let me show you the packaging. There's the Regola. And it's a lion's head again, but with all these crowns. Ah! Okay, let's, I'm going to be making mold. I'm going to be pouring some molds like crazy over the next few days. I want to mold every single one of these out. I want to see what they look like and start using them in some projects. Just a second, you guys. I'm taking the plastic off. Let me throw this plastic away. Let me throw that away. I don't need the plastic. Okay. Again, there's that. And let me show you this up close without the plastic on there. Isn't that fabulous? Obsessed. Let's look at it. Oh, let's start with the big, huge Mama Jama. So look at that line with the crown. Again, you get all the smalls, okay? A lot of these are little gears, little screws, like the screw heads. Look at the small crowns, another small crown, another small crown, and look at another big crown. Oh. Another crown there. Another like, I'm not sure what that is, like a medallion. That's another like little medallion or a gear. Look at that crown. Look at all these crowns. And then a lot of these are either little screw heads or they're gears. All of these. Phenomenal. Look how much you get for 20 bucks. Insane. It's not like you just get a couple of crowns in the line. You get all those other bits. And I just always know how important all the little pieces are, but they are really important because you could take a gear this size and then take a bunch of the screw heads or little small gears and put those on top of that. So you can do a lot of layering, okay? Okay, this one is called Ornate Frames. Here's the packaging. Look at those frames. Okay, so let me open it and then I'll should give you a closer look. Christmas came early and I'm so excited. I told my husband this is what I want for Christmas, so I got to order this stuff now. Okay, check that out. Look at those frames. You guys, this stuff is so good too. If you're not into doing like the assemblage type of art, this stuff is so good for junk journalers, art journalers, and when you want to do your cover. Oh my gosh, how beautiful to have all this type of stuff, isn't it? Okay, so let me show you what it looks like. Okay, here we go. Look at that big frame. Look how beautiful that frame is. God, they're just gorgeous. And so what it is too is there's this frame and then you have a second frame inside of there. Isn't that gorgeous? And you have all these little gears inside of that. Here's some other frames, some more medium, smaller frames right there. So you have this frame, and then if you do this inside, you have another frame. Is that how it is, or is that one whole frame? I'll have to figure that out, but I believe this is one frame, yeah. And then here's another frame. Like here, this is one frame, and then inside is another frame there. Like this, like here's a frame, and then here's another frame. I'll know when I pour them. Again, I believe this is one frame, and this is another frame here. Okay. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that one. And then what else do we got here? And then we have some more like gears and screw heads, and gears and screw heads there. More type of gears and gears. And I'm not sure. Okay, that's part of that. This is fabulous. Oh, can you imagine if you're also if you do junk journals or art journals and you want to do your covers? Oh, fabulous. Because you buy stuff like this for your covers for junk journaling or art journaling, and then it's over. This way you can just make them over and over and over again. And a thing of, if you go to Walmart, a thing of plaster of Paris, you buy it in the hardware section, it's like $3 or $4, something like that. No more than $5. And you can make tons of it out of it. And so it's a 2-to-1. It's 2 parts plaster of Paris, 1 part water. Super simple. Okay, this mold is called Baroque Frames. Look how fabulous those are. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me open it up. So look, I haven't even opened things up. I'm opening it up with you guys. Look at these frames. Okay, look at the whole thing. There we go. Baroque frames. Look how beautiful they are. Aren't those gorgeous? And when you do them with the plaster of Paris, or even when you do them with the resin, you can paint them anything, any way you want. Any colors you want. So beautiful. And I'll be doing some videos on my assemblage art, Finnabair style. I'll do a whole bunch of different things so you guys can really see how these work if you're interested in this type of artwork. I'm addicted to it. I absolutely just love it. Let me see. Oh, okay, here we go. I just want to look and see. Okay, so this is how it works. This is one frame here. This is another frame. And this is a third frame. So you get 3 frames just in this. Then here you get 2 frames. This is a frame. And then this is a frame. And then these are like screw heads here. How cool is that? The screw heads are in the middle if you pour those. And then you get a bunch of different screw heads all here. Those are all screw heads. Phenomenal. This is beautiful. I cannot wait to pour these. You know what I should do is I should do that, make a video and pour out. I will do that, you guys. I'll make a video and we'll pour a bunch of molds, and then I'll let them dry, and then I'll you know, paste together a couple of videos so you can see me pouring them, and then we'll demold them too. So it'll be all one video. Okay, this one is called Pocket Watches. I hardly buy like a whole collection of anyone, but Finnabair, her stuff she's got my style down to the T. So I just always try to buy her. These aren't the only molds I have, girl. I have a ton of other molds too of hers. It is worth the money. Her stuff is phenomenal. Phenomenal. These are pocket watches. Look at these pocket watches. Oh my God. I cannot wait to create with this stuff. I'm going to be creating for days. Phenomenal. Obsessed. Okay, let's look at the mold itself. Oh my God. Pocket watches. I love anything vintage and old world and grunge and all that. Look. Oh my gosh. Isn't this fabulous? This would be so cool just to do a piece with all that just relates to time, and have this with the other one. What was the other one? What was it called? Clock faces. And then put some of these inside of frames, so you like frame some of the watch faces or the pocket watches. Oh my God. And then do a bunch of gears with it. Okay, let's check it out. So I'll show you the pocket watches. These are all pocket watches. Pocket watch. And this is nice because these are smaller ones. And then a bunch of the screw heads. Look at those pocket watches. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this big old pocket watch here. Look at that one. And then more gears. So you've got gears and screw heads everywhere. Oh my God. I'm about to pass out. I'm making that video soon because I'm going to be pouring these molds real soon. Okay, this one. Do I have another? I think I have one more coming, don't I? Oh, I have some more molds I bought from Temu coming, and I have one more Finnabair stencil coming. So I'll do those when they come in. This one is locks and keys. I wanted this one so bad. Look how cool that is. Everything. Let me take the plastic off of it. Everything in a bag of chips. Okay, so there's the packaging. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? So vintage. What I love is, you know how we all love keys, okay? Look, now you get to create your own keys over and over and over. And what's nice is they'll be flat on the bottom so you can glue them down. And you can have as many keys as you want. And then you can paint them any colors you want. If you want gold ones, if you want brass ones, if you want silver ones, you just use metallic paints. You guys see what I'm talking about? Because we'll buy packs of like Tim Holtz, you know, keys or frames or whatever, but once you use them, they're gone. This way you can just have them over and over and over. Okay, look at this piece in the middle. This is a whole piece, this right here. So it's a it has 2 keys and a lock, and then it has another smaller key and another lock, and then like a gear there. And so this is one whole piece when you do it. Okay, see it? I'll show it to you again. See, that's one whole piece right here. Flipping phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and then just one second, making sure what I'm doing. Then you have another, yeah, you have a key up here. You have some small, I think, locks there. You have another key here. You have like a screw head here. Screw heads here. Screw heads here. Another key. Another key. Another key. What is this? This is a lock. This is another lock. These are all keys. Another key. So key, 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 key. Look how many keys you get. There's a key. Oh my God. And then screw heads. And more locks. Another lock there. Again, just a mold of fabulousness. Now, do you guys see why you should buy molds and get some plaster of Paris? Now, if you are going to do something like a girl, she did a really cool collage with these type of elements on a front of a purse. Now you could drop a purse, or it has to go through wear and tear. That's when I would use, if something has to go through wear and tear, that's when I would go with the resin, okay? But if it's something that's going to be more decorative, I would go with the resin. I mean, I would go, no, the resin. I would go with the plaster of Paris. Okay. Phenomenal. I mean, you could have said on a journal, art journal, to go with the resin, but you know, I'm careful with my art journal. I'm not going to drop this. I'm not going to break it. And if I do, I do. But anyway, these molds here, look how fabulous these molds are. These are all Finnabair molds. Aren't they fabulous? Insane. Okay, so now let's go through the stencils. This is all from that guy's shop that I'm going to put below from Etsy. Okay, so all those were right around 20 bucks. These stencils were all around $5 or $6. So let me show you. Let me see what picture they have. Okay, so here's the stencil. And right here, this is Ghost. It's called Ghost Rider. So that's what the stencil. Let me take it out of the packaging. Just a second. Sorry, guys. Let me get this all out of the packaging. Okay, so now you can see better what that stencil looks like. Isn't that cool? Oh, and I love a good script stencil. Oh, again, there it is. Look in black and white. I love a script stencil. I have so many script stencils, and I have so many script stamps. I love to use a script stencil in my artwork. Isn't that beautiful? And it's called Ghost Rider. It's kind of like ghostly, doesn't it? I love it. Okay. So let me put these right here. Okay. Next. Okay, this one is called Machinery. We're going to open it up here in a second. But that's, okay, so there it is there in a project. But this is what it looks like. So you can use these in just mixed media when you do that, in backgrounds and stuff. And you can also put paste through these and use them in the backgrounds with paste, not just paint. When you're doing your assemblage art, like look, I'll show you. I used a stencil with some paste, with some either molding paste or a heavy gesso, and that's how I got this. See this watch face there, or this script. See, again, that's how I got this watch face here. Isn't that fabulous? Okay, let me open this up. And then you can use in your art journal. Now, if you use a paste through it, or molding paste, or heavy gesso through it, just make sure you get it wiped off right away. Get your stencil wiped off quickly. I messed up the other day and left it on there, but it didn't ruin my stencil. Thank goodness. Almost ruined my stencil. Okay. So let me show you again. That's what that looks like, that stencil. Isn't that fabulous? So this is what, I need a piece of paper. Let me grab a piece of paper so you guys can see the stencil. I have a black piece of paper, just a second. And I had some cardstock over there. So we can see these stencils good. Check it out. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This is called Machinery. I love stuff like this. Oh, so funky and steampunk and just cool. Now you guys see why I don't mind buying her stuff at full pop. I mean, if I can get things on sale, I get it on sale. But I will pay full pop for her stuff because it's just that cool. Now, I'm going to show you this one again, that Ghostwriter, now that I have the black cardstock. Isn't that cool? And if you don't do assemblage art or not interested, these would be great for if you do art journaling. Art journaling, junk journaling, all of it, of the above. This one is called Documented. And that's what that looks like right there. All right, don't worry. We're going to take the plastic off. I have one more really cool stencil coming. For some reason, it didn't go through on the order originally, and I realized that I didn't get all my stencils, so I ordered it afterwards. So it'll be a few days. So when my other stuff comes in, I'll show that then. Okay, so let me see how this works. Okay. There's a project with it, and then that's what that stencil looks like. Okay, so let me show you. I like to show you everything so you get a good look how cool it is. Isn't that so vintage, steampunk, cool? Oh, if I ever get my own line of stuff, you guys know this is the style of stuff I want to do. This would be a dream to be able to be a designer for this kind of vintage, steampunk, funky, cool stuff. Oh, I'd be in my heaven. Okay, here's another one. This one's called Theater Night. And this one's all looks like old tickets from like France or something. There's a project with it. And that's what it looks like. All right, let me open it up. These stencils, I will be using the heck out of them. You guys are like, oh my God, she's using that same stencil again. You know I am. Okay, so that's what that looks like. All right, so let's put it on here. Look how cool this is. Let's do this one like this because you can read some of the stuff. Isn't this says New Metropolitan House, Tuesday evening, November 12th, reunion of the Pioneers and Friends of Women Progress, platform ticket $3. Ford's Theater, Friday, Dress Circle, Ford's Theater, Washington, Dress Circle. I mean, just coolness. This over here says platform ticket. Look at this. Oh my gosh. You know what this is also good for? That if you want to take tissue paper and make your own Tim Holtz papers, you can use these and make your own Tim Holtz tissue paper. If you want to take jelly prints, do jelly prints and then stencil over your jelly prints with this kind of stuff to make your own collage papers. So you guys will see me doing all that kind of stuff very soon. I have a new series called Collage Yourself Happy. So you're going to see a bunch of these stencils in Collage Yourself Happy. So check out that video. I'm having a little bit of trouble because I'm creating a introduction, and so I'm just learning how to do it. So it'll be up. It'll be up probably before this one. We'll see. Okay, so this one is called Book of Numbers. Look how cool that is. There's a look at her projects. This is what Finnabair's art is. All the art you've seen right here is Finnabair, what she does. Look how cool that is. Oh, love it. That's what the stencil looks like. Let me open it up. Let me just show you her art again. Isn't her art fabulous? And then that's what it looks like. Okay, let's put it on the black cardstock. It has a little place if you want to hang them. Oh my gosh. Obsessed. Aren't these so cool? I have some Andy Skinner and of course some Tim Holtz, and their stuff is like this too. But I think I like hers even more. Oh, love. I know I'm a little bit extra about it, but this is just so my style. I absolutely love it. Like I said, these are about $5 or $6 a piece. And I will leave a link to where you guys go to get this on eBay. Okay. All right, so let me stack all that up there like that, because I'm going to be doing pictures and all of that. Okay, so next thing, this one, where did I get this one from? This is Stamperia, 4 Creative Seasons, and I'm trying to think, it was this Etsy. Just a second, let me just see. Oh no, this was eBay. Okay, so this is called 4 Creative Seasons. Let me just get her address and my address out of the way. So this is eBay. 4 Creative Seasons. Okay. He didn't put one of these in his package when I showed you the other stuff. I would have done that already. So this is a this is not Finnabair. I think Finnabair has these like bottles, silicone mold bottles, but I couldn't. I think she was sold out, so I got Stamperia's. Okay, look at these genie bottles, or these or they call them sea bottles or fairy bottles, magical bottles. But look how fabulous those are. Let me open it up. I've seen so many beautiful projects done with these bottles in the Facebook group I'm in, both of them. Both of Finnabair's Facebook groups. Oh my God, look how cool. They're supposed to look like treasures from under the sea. Bottle type of bottles, or any type of bottles, but look how cool they are. Oh, I'm so obsessed. And then here you get, these are like little vintage women right there, like real small. That's cool. And then here you get like a starfish, different shells all at the top. That is so cool. I don't know if you can see the women inside of these. Real small. Oh, love this. Let me tell you how much this one was, because I have the receipt. This one was only $12.25. So I did have to pay $4.50 for shipping. And I would never have paid that for the shipping after I got free shipping for the rest of it. But she was the only one that had this bottle one. This one is a little bit harder to find, but I'm telling you guys where to find it. So you guys know where to look for that. Okay. And I won't worry about putting her name at the bottom, so make sure that you guys copy that name down. Here it is again. 4 Creative Seasons. Okay, make sure you copy that down. And this is on eBay. Okay. And then that way, that's one less thing I have to put in the description. I gotta still remember to put the guy where we got the bulk of the stuff on eBay, so, which I will do. Okay, here's another one. Is this a mold? Oh, this is a mold too. Okay, now I didn't get this mold from him because And I got this one on Etsy because he didn't have it. And this one is really hard to find. It's like Finnabair's most popular, it's her most popular, it seems like one of her most popular molds is the light bulbs. So vintage light bulbs. And I got this, like I said, sorry guys, on Etsy. And let me just see what her name of her. Okay, let me just see where her. Here it is. On Etsy, she is York Little Art Studio. So there it is. So write that down if you're interested in getting this. And then that way York. Okay, so I don't have to write that down in the description. And this one was $23. I got a $2.40 discount for some reason. Must have been on sale. So $21 with a $5 shipping. So $1.81. So altogether, this one was $28. I have never paid $28 for a mold. But this mold is so hard to find, and I wanted it so bad. And like I said, price per wear. I'm going to use this over and over and over. So one of these days, it'll be basically, it was free. So there it is. This is the vintage light bulb mold. Okay. We're going to open it up, but there we go. Okay, so let me open this up for you. Just a second, guys. Sorry. There we go. Okay. So you can see the packaging. Look at this mold. Look at those vintage light bulbs. And I've seen some really cool projects done with these light bulbs. So I'm excited to do a really cool project with these. Isn't that fabulous? Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed. So I'm going to show you both ways because they have them going all kinds of ways. I mean, look at all of the vintage light bulbs you get. Large ones, medium ones, small ones. Oh, this is fabulous. Now they have a mold that shows you, it has a chain, so you can put the chain onto here. But at this point, I couldn't find that mold, and I have so much chain that when I do my assemblage Finnabair art, I'll just use a real chain, and I'll put the chain right here and glue that in to hang up my bulbs. Isn't that fabulous? And again, that's what they look like. Because they're kind of hard. It's kind of hard to see what they look like. There, I'm trying to get the shadow off of there. There we go. It's kind of hard to see what they look like with just that mold. I'm so excited. I can't even stand it. Like I said, I will do some of these molds, pour these molds on a video, and then we'll demold them in the same video. So I'll make sure that like I let them dry, and then I'll add on another video onto that, so it'll be one complete video so you guys can see them demolded and see what they turn out to be like after all you see me pour them. So I think that's everything. Is that everything right now? Yes, I have a few more. I have I think 4 or 5 more. They're not Finnabair, but I got some more molds from Temu, and I have one more stencil coming, so I will come back on with all of that. But I am so excited, you guys. I just cannot wait to play with all of this stuff. it's just like Christmas came early. I'm going to put that in the title. Christmas came early. All right, you guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I have a new series, you guys, and it's called Collage Your Way to Happiness. Check out those videos. There'll be twice a week. There'll be one that shows you a technique, how to make your own collage paper, and then we'll collage with them. So that's going to be a series that I'm going to be running for quite a long time. And also, for me, collage is also this, because this is collaging, but collaging with like assemblage pieces. I have a group called Our Magical Little Place. There's a link below. It doesn't matter if you do mixed media, if you do junk journaling, art journaling, knit, crochet, whatever you do, come join the group. Come get inspired. Come share. If you have an Etsy shop, if you have, if you make YouTube videos, you can promote all of that there. Okay? All right, you guys, that is it for this one. I will talk to you guys in the next video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, okay? If you don't have time to leave a comment, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Okay. Bye, guys.